Hello Dodger and everyone else to this video. Response to Dodgers Hadouken Doormat DIY. I'm gonna make a doormat. I thought when I watched that video, I'm gonna add my own favorite game instead of Street Fighter. I thought, what is my favorite game? And I thought Assassin's Creed. I am currently playing through every one of those before I actually play the third, so that seems appropriate. And the most obvious thing to add, of course, would be the Assassin's logo as you see there. Other than Assassin's logo, what is very familiar with Assassin's Creed? Well, you could say the Assassin's suit, like Ezio? Well, I went with Ezio's suit. I am horrible with body parts, like mostly hands, so I chose just to draw a suit without a head or something, anything like that. And well, let me just tell you that I tried to draw his hand, or at least his thumb. Every time it looked like a banana, so I kinda dumped it. I didn't want a banana. Also, when it finally didn't look like a banana, I drew the hand and just didn't look like it fitted to the rest of the drawing. So, well, yeah, the Ezio drawing was kinda hard to draw, and it was hard to cut out as well. But it turns out fairly well in the end. The only problem with the Ezio drawing and the cutout is that I need multiple colors to distinguish of the borders on the actual drawing when I paint it. As you can see, there's a lot of details everywhere. So what I did are marked places that I wanted to get some black added to it. So what I'm doing is below that piece of paper you see, there's another piece of paper. Right now I'm cutting two pieces of paper, or at least in the video I am. Not in real life, I'm just sitting in my chair, moving my arms around in the air, being a maniac while voiceovering this. Because the camera has this shitty microphone that I was using. So, below that paper there's another paper. And right now I'm just cutting out specific places that I wanted to have some black in. Then once I'm done cutting out those places, I will add another paper below, cut out those places again, some extra places, and when that paper is done, I take the top paper, cut out everything, and have three layers. The first layer, the last layer that I cut, will be all gray. I put that on, I gray it out, and then we have its basic form. To add the details, we add the second layer, put that on, line it up. Didn't go quite perfectly for my project, but still looks cool. Line it up, spray paint it with black. Removes that, add the last layer, spray paint that to get extra black colors to the places that are already some of the places are already blacked out, and that way I get a lot of different colors on, or three different colors, a gray and two tones of black. And it turns out really well. You can clearly see the differences, and it just turns out to be great, really. Now, as you can see, I'm using a hobby knife here. I strongly recommend you do not do that if you're going to make something very detailed, because a hobby knife's not the best. I wish I could use an X-Acto knife, but I wanted to finish this, and I didn't want to use more money on this project, since I already used a fair amount. So currently, I'm working on the second layer. No, that's still the first layer, actually. I'm cutting out his belt, trying to use the knife whoa, voice break. Knife to break, whatever. Knife to kind of swoop up the parts that are kind of stuck. Hope you like the music. It's by TopMass, and as always, there's a link in the description. Every once in a while, you'll see me pick up the paper, or just not do anything, just stay still and just look at it. That's because I was worrying sometimes that, oh, maybe I didn't plan this out as I should. Maybe something's gonna go wrong. And I was thinking that the entire way through. I was just so freaking scared. I was so scared. I got to the point where I was shaking because of the details and I was so nervous. Second layer. Cutting out this hood. It took me quite a long time to draw this. And I want to sit at my desk while drawing. I'm currently on the floor, as you might guess, having a camera, a normal camera, not a video camera, looking down and recording this. It's kind of hard to position it, but possible, as you can see. But yes, I want to draw this. It'd be awesome if I could get it recorded, but drawing it on my desk and recording it was just at the same time was not possible, so I just ended up dropping it and just went with the cutting and the painting, which actually turned out to be quite a good length video with 4 times speed up. I did think of doing it like you, Dodger, where just like I like to say like, don't I? Grandma, honey's grandma. Oh well. I want to do it like you, where you sit around, say something, and then you take clips of you doing it and stuff. It's really cool. But I tried to speed it up at first before cutting, and I really like how it turned out. I'm surprised. How cool this actually is, for me at least. I don't know how you'll think about it. That reminds me, if you have any feedback, please leave it in the description below. Yes, the Assassin's logo on his belt. I got impatient at the end and ended up cutting some things wrong. Pro tip, don't get impatient. When you do something like this, don't ever get impatient. I'm pretty sure that just counts for DIYs in general. Most things in general actually. Don't get impatient. It will be nothing but a disadvantage to you. What I like about DIYs, and especially in this project where you cut out the papers, you can see your progress slowly come. It's really cool how you, oh, I drew this, it's cool, and I'm shit at drawing normally. This is kind of bad drawing as well, but give me a break. I don't normally draw. And then when I cut it out, I'm just like, oh man, I can see where this is going, and this is so cool. I've never actually done a DIY before that's done anything DIY style before. This is my first DIY project, and I maybe should have kept it a little more simple instead of making it more detailed and complex, because I don't have the tools to do the actual things. But even though it didn't turn out exactly as I imagined, it turned out well, and I could not be much more happy. Dodgy, you might have gotten some tweets from me with pictures of my drawings. I like to mention in my tweets when I do something of your DIY related. As I said in my last tweet, you'll get a video response. That would be this one, of course. Also, I'm gonna send a picture of a Gmail so you can use it for your picture thingy. It'd be really cool if you added that. Am I done now? Yes, I fiddle a bit with the camera for some reason, and it makes a huge cut in a moment, so you won't see me cutting a lot of it. There it was. So I'm at the last layer now. The last layer was so freaking satisfying. Just, I've worked on this for so long. Oh my god, I've been impatient. Fuck it all, I'm gonna cut it all away. It was so great. I always find it great when you use a lot of time on something and then you just say, fuck yeah, now rip it down. Kind of the same. Why do you make a house of cards or just something card related? To tip it over. Or to say, this is cool, now let's tip it over. Or model trains, why do you do that? So you can have fun assembling it and then disassembling it and assembling it again. The spray painting. I did hit besides the paper. So something got on Doormat where it wasn't supposed to be. But really, I don't mind. It's cool anyway. Last layer of Ezio. Now after this I did add... There you go. There you can see it. After this I did add some more black to the Assassin's logo. Some gray again. I think, yeah, black and gray to kind of darken it a bit out instead of big or bright, because in dark it's hard to see. Well, that would be it. So farewell. I hope you enjoyed this video. And it's been fun doing this project. Thank you a lot, Dodger. Farewell.